Only that person who is engaged in the pursuit of making life excellent can be called a proper and successful worshipper. बुक टाइटल उपासना जीवन की अनिवार्य आवश्यकता है. Worship is an essential requirement of life. This book, उपासना जीवन की अनिवार्य आवश्यकता है, Worship is an essential requirement of life, is a reminder that to lead a life in the right way, we all need a companion who will always be by our side, love us abundantly, give us appropriate advice, and provide us with the energy of help, guidance that is full of emotion. The author says that if and when we find ourselves such a companion, then the long road of life becomes full of happiness and much easier to navigate for all of us. It is indeed a cumbersome and challenging task to walk the long road of life alone and by ourselves. However, if we have a companion who's a friend, servant, guru, helper, and someone who's always ever ready to help and be beside us at all times, but has no expectations in return, life can indeed be blissful. The author advises us that if we make Ishwar, God, our companion, and make ourselves utterly devoted towards Him, then His bountiful blessings will make our life on earth joyful, like it is in heaven. When we deny the existence of God and try to lead our lives without His blessings, then life itself becomes extremely heavy and our feet wobbly when we navigate the walk of life. In such a life path, when we are faced with hurdles and obstacles, we become fearful and our hearts pound with trepidation. Without devotion towards God, our future begins to look bleak and dark. However, when we are devoted and faithfully believe that God is always with us, then the divine blessings will endow us with eternal strength. He will shower us with strength when we lose ours. The author also reminds us that God has protected us against troubles and great problems in life. So why wouldn't He continue to protect us against all obstacles? The author asks us to think of the innumerable times when we may have faced danger all around us and we were on the brink of utter despair. Just when we thought that things couldn't get any worse and we had reached our end, God blessed us and provided us with solutions to our problems through some means or the other. There are several instances when we all can say that a great power than us, God, has certainly appeared in the form of certain people and helped us through our tough times. Prayer and worship with complete devotion is the only way to seek God's blessings and make Him our life companion. We should make the worship of the divine an essential component of our lives. Even amongst the most essential of tasks, we should always make daily prayers to the divine our priority. Only then we will find His blessings and strength to make our lives joyful and happy, and there will be no place for fear, hatred, or other forms of negativity in it. Few excerpts from the book. There is only one test to know if a person's worship of the divine is true or false. It is by checking whether how much of his inner self and soul has been filled with satisfaction, joyfulness, hope, trust, and goodwill. God is such an invisible being that he can neither be felt nor experienced by our senses, nor can be seen with our eyes. Worship or prayer is the Dhruv star of human's life. A man should consider prayer as an essential priority amongst his most essential tasks that are required for his sustenance. Prayer should be given utter importance over other essential activities. Some topics covered in the book, the presence of God in our lives and our devotion towards Him makes our life joyful. There is no greater task than daily prayer and worship. With prayer and devotion, we can overcome any obstacle in our lives.